As we're continuing on with some of my favorite YouTube channels out there, next up I want to talk about a channel that I watch all the time, and it still makes me laugh even after all these years. And it's amazing how this guy went from being a video game reviewer to somebody who was trying to be a movie reviewer for a brief moment, and then has now made his name in the world of shitposting in sports. I'm of course talking about the one and only UrinatingTree, aka, well, UrinatingTree, most people know him, but he used to be known as other things. The Fat Man Judgeth, Slasher, but everyone knows him as UrinatingTree.
Oh, capitals, capitals, capitals. I don't even need a long diatribe on how pathetic your team is. I'll let history speak for itself. Congratulations, your team still can't make it past the second round. Okay, this should finally be the year. President's Trophy winner by a landslide, improved depth on the wings, God mode Evgeny Kuznetsov, a Vezina Trophy winning goaltender. For the love of God, this has to be the year. Nope, you go full capitals again. You get eliminated in the second round to, what do you know, the fucking Penguins.
Yeah, UrinatingTree and I go way, way back. Well, I've never met him before, even though he does live in Western Pennsylvania, where my house is. But yeah, I didn't realize until a long after the first time I saw him that yeah, he lived around here. Like he lives around the Pittsburgh area, which I think that kind of makes it kind of cool in my perspective overall. But yeah, UrinatingTree and I are kind of go back in the old days, like back 20 years ago when when I first saw his videos as the Fat Man Judgeth. He was doing video game reviews. He would look at these terrible video games like Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade and Dark Castle and the NHL games and all that type of stuff. And that's how I found him first time around, when I saw those old videos online of him reviewing video games.
This game can't get any worse than it. What? What the fuck? You mean my main character can't even fall down a fugitive decline without falling on his ass? Who the hell designed this shit?
Not to mention anybody that uses the movies as part of the animation back in the day. It's like I did when I had that PC game. You gotta give him extra props for that, man. I mean, stuff like this still makes me laugh.
OMK, I'm home.
What the fuck?
Mr. Midway! What a pleasant surprise! Oh, shit.
What did you do to my daughter?
It's not what you think it is, Mr. Midway. I can explain everything.
Why?
But she said told me she was 18. I didn't know any about... Uh-oh.
You screwed with the wrong game developer, you two-tonic son of a bitch! Oh, return, you swindling piece of shit!
Of course, after a while, he kind of went away for a little bit here. He would come back in brief flashes. Like I said, he was briefly a movie reviewer, because he did a review for The Love Guru when he was trying to create this mysterious character where, you didn't see his face overall. And then he was gone for a little bit, and then I was looking online way back about 10 years ago when I saw that, I saw a name that looked very familiar overall, but I didn't think it was actually him. I thought maybe someone else had taken up the UrinatingTree mantle, but nevertheless, it was him, and he had advanced in the way of becoming the short sports shitposter that he is now to this very day. And I mean, who would have guessed that 20 years after I first saw him, he'd be a guy that you'd see every week doing This Week is Sports Ball, not to mention talking smack about all these different sports teams, talking about the legacies of failures, showing off some of these vlogs where he and these other internet social media people go out to play baseball. I can't remember what exactly the league that he's in, but it's like a league where they have like events where they have like the prospects in the MLB. Like we just had the MLB draft a couple of days ago as of the time of recording this. So I think they actually did play some of those players in those particular games, but they're really fun. They're really fun vlogs overall, and And of course, during those vlogs where he's going to different places, that's the first time you get to see him. And yeah, I did not think that he'd look as close to Ben Roethlisberger as you could get. But it seemed like a match. It seems like a match made in heaven early on when you first see him from that video in Jerry World where he went to the Dallas Cowboys game. But you know, he's become, you know, he and also 5 Points Vids, Tom Grossi, Brandon Perna, Scooter Magruder, those is, you know, the dumpster fire guys. Those are they are the guys that you go to when you want to talk to see people talking about sports and talking about shitposting with these teams and all that. And yeah, these videos are still really, really funny after all these years, man. Urinating Tree really does have a unique style of comedy that just plays so well and just makes me laugh every time I see it. I mean, like, you watch those, I've watched those Legacy of Failure videos hundreds and hundreds of times, and I never get tired of them because they're just so goddamn funny every single time, man. And not only that, he also does these videos where he's looking at other different forms of sports. Like, he'll cover some news stories as of late. Like, he did a video about the Diana Rossini incident. He did videos talking about the downfall of Antonio Brown. He did a video last year about, you know, going to, like, a unique video where he goes to, like, these lesser websites to get stuff from smaller companies and bootleg companies in particular. And sometimes the stuff they actually got in there actually was better than the stuff that are being sold at, like, Fanatics. In fact, just this year, he did a video kind of lambasting Fanatics' clothing in particular, and it's amazing to see that those clothes from Fanatics aren't as good as some of the bootlegs he's got. Like, I remember he got a Urinating Tree Steeler jersey, and even though it's not an authentic Steeler jersey, it looks more authentic than the Kenny Pickett Eagles jerseys that he wore in that same video. And it's just kind of like, you know, it kind of opens your eyes to going to some of these lesser websites and finding some stuff on there, because you never know, you might find something on there, but then you might also find some hilarious stuff, like the AI stuff he was finding on there. I mean, stuff like this is great.
Oh, dude, it's the great one. It's okay if you don't like my team. Not everyone have good taste. And they didn't even cut it correctly. Like, it's cut off at the front. As I said, once AI figures out thumbs, just saying, fucking over. We're all going to be victims of Skynet.
Is this the last bag?
Yep, this unfortunately is the last one from Cuckoo in Brooklyn, New York. So there's a bunch of them we didn't get, but we got all the AI ones, we got the leggings. I am content, my friend. And I think this one is another AI one. I woke up a diehard Pittsburgh fan. And I will go Pittsburgh fan. And I will go to sleep. And I think that's a hold sign. It's like music. And a Pittsburgh fan. And I will gog to sleep. F a diehard Pittsburgh fan. No matter how of the season, you'll always be a fan. With I don't know what that logo is. I think it's a Secret Service logo or something. Yeah, I love going to sleep, and I love gogging to sleep. Just saying so.
I mean, that's good stuff right there. And like I said, when he does the sports videos, lambasting all these teams, the congratulations videos. I mean, one of my favorite ones as of late was like when he did the whole Micah Parsons ordeal from last summer, where Jerry Jones and Micah Parsons got into this feud about whether or not Jerry should pay Micah more, and then the end result was him getting traded to Dallas and getting traded to Green Bay. Excuse me, sorry, but he gets traded to Green Bay, and then he does this video, and I mean, and you just see that, yeah, this is Jerry, and you find out, yeah, if you watch these videos long enough, you know that this is what Jerry Jones just does so badly, and it makes him look like it makes him think that he's smarter than everybody else, but it makes everybody laugh whenever you see a bad deal like what Micah Parsons got from Jerry Jones with the Cowboys, and to the point where Jerry had no choice but to trade him to the Packers.
Congratulations! You successfully passed the
And of course, you can never go wrong with Urinating Tree's laugh that is so goddamn good. It's literally a laugh that can cure cancer. That's how good it is.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a break. Hey guys, I have a joke to tell you. The Dallas Cowboys.
I'm telling you, that laugh is going to cure cancer from somebody one day. I mean, you're going to hear the news of somebody ringing the bell at the cancer treatment center, and they'll say that, how'd you do it, man? It's just like, I just watched a bunch of UrinatingTree videos, and I heard him laugh so well that cancer went away. Like, it just disappeared out of the blue. But, I mean, I love it, man. I love these videos so much. I think they're very hilarious. I think they're still very well done, even after all these years. I mean, they're really good overall. And yeah, it's cool to see him doing these different things, not just tackling football, hockey, baseball, basketball, but he also does NASCAR sometimes. It's one of the great videos he ever did was when he, which still holds up to this very day, especially what just happened a couple weeks ago, was when he did a video about congratulations to the U.S. men's national soccer team when they lost to Trinidad in I think it was like the 2017. I think it was like the 2017 qualifiers for the World Cup in 18. But, I mean, these are funny videos overall. He's got two different channels, the Urinating Tree channel, of course, and then the new channel we just put out not too long ago, the Treehouse, which is more like vlog territory. He did one during the NFL draft, which I touched on a little bit in the Reviewing Network Live episode, because if you look closely in the background, you'll see that I was actually in the background of one of those videos. And, it's one of those things where it's just like, we both live around this. We both live in the Pittsburgh area, somewhat. And I'm thinking to myself, one day we're gonna cross paths with each other. And sure enough, I'm literally standing right on the right side of the screen, and I had no idea that he was literally right there. But I don't know. Maybe I was just too infatuated with being in the draft at that area that we were at. But I don't know. I thought that was so interesting, just seeing that in the background while watching one of those videos, not knowing that he was literally right across from me. But I don't know. Maybe our paths will cross someday. Who knows? But in the meantime, I'm still gonna enjoy his videos. Urinating Tree is very hilarious. He's a fun. He looks like a good guy too. He looks like a guy that you can be friends with overall. He's a funny dude. I really like him a lot. Definitely check it out for yourself to see. So there you go. That's my thoughts on a Urinating Tree. So if you want to hear what I say last week about another favorite YouTube channel of mine, Smitty's channel, check out the video in the corner. Check out the playlist below, and I will see you guys next week for another favorite YouTube channel video on this particular show the Review Network talks about.